Major update. Something strange is going on with the Yankees. They dropped 2 out of 3 at home to the San Francisco Giants. We're going to discuss exactly what this means for the Yankees going forward in the 2025 season as they continue their up and down ways early in this 2025 campaign. But before we say another single word, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Closing in on 7,000 subscribers right here on Yankees Digest, bring you all things New York Yankees. Let's continue to bridge that gap between the non-subscribed and the subscribed right here on Yankees Digest. It's your boy, Ugo Onyianta, Recap King himself. And we're going to dive right into this recap. Yankees dropped 2 out of 3 at home at the stadium to the San Francisco Giants. They've been playing really good baseball. The Yankees have not. And we kind of dove into this final right here in Game 1 in the Marcus Stroman video. If you haven't checked that out, check that out right here on the channel. Nothing good came from this game. Stroman pitched terribly. He's trying to get himself DFA'd immediately. Stroman is now in the IL with knee inflammation. His spot in the rotation is not safe whatsoever. The rain was pouring down. The offense went to sleep, and the Giants just teed off on just an awful effort by the Bronx Bombers. This opening game was a nightmare in every sense of the word. And again, the Yankees just didn't have it. This game was actually called after the 6th or 7th inning. The conditions were just not tenable whatsoever, and the Yankees dropped the opener at home to the Giants. But the Yankees were able to bounce back in Game 2. Like I hit the graphic. There we go. They bounced back in Game 2. Shout out to FS1. They carried the game along with the S Network. I was able to catch some of this one while on the road with the Wizards. 8-4. The Yankee offense finally woke up. Bellinger had a big day. He had a triple. He knocked in a bunch of runs. The Martian, he knocked in some runs as well. The Yankee offense showed up. It showed up and showed out against Jordan Hicks, a former closer, now turned starter, and they got a quality start too from Will Warren. So this right here, that's the formula. Strong starting effort, pitching wise, and the bats came to the party as well. And again, if the Yankees are going to have a chance this year, until Giancarlo comes back, until some of the injuries begin to resolve themselves in the rotation. Clark Schmidt's going to come back. Luis Heel. Cashman's going to make a move at some point. The Yankees have to put runs up. They got to put runs up. The one-run games, they have not been kind to New York thus far in this season. And, but they won this one pretty handedly. They took care of business. They led really throughout. Giants were able to battle back with a Wilmer Robles home run, former Met, Flores, excuse me. But the Yankees bats, they took care of business. They get the 8-4 victory, and they even up the series. But then here's where things go left. A one-run loss. I kind of, it's called foreshadowing for a reason. Man, oh man. Before we even talk about this final, we got to talk about this guy right here, Jung-Ho Lee, who just absolutely was a one-man wrecking crew in this series. 3 home runs. He homered in Game 1, and he homered twice in Game 3, the finale, off of Rodon. The Yankees just had no answer for this guy whatsoever, and he's a big reason why the Bombers dropped the finale and dropped the series. I mean, Jazz Chisholm, he went deep. He also went deep tonight against Kansas City Royals. But Jazz has been the Jazz man testifies. He's been on fire. He's been swinging the bat a lot better as of late, and the home run ball is back. It's back for him. The Yankees understand someone else has to come to the party. It can't just be, all right, here comes the Judge. Very brief cameo since the Yankees lost the series. No bobbleheads for real. But so who else? Who else is going to step up to the party? And Austin Wells, he's been swinging the bat well. Rice has had his moments. Bellinger has had his moments. The Mustache Man, Trent Grisham, he's had his moments. But really, it's been Judge and the Jazz Man. the Jazz man has testified all season long. A little bit of a dry spell there throughout the Tiger series and so forth, and but he was able to step up here, give the Yankees a chance, but they just weren't able to get that big blow, get that big hit to win this series, and they drop it 2 out of 3. And again, we're gonna keep focusing on this guy right here, Yankee killer, Jung-Ho Lee. I feel like Shaq. I wasn't familiar with your game. I apologize. You know what I mean? I said I did not give this man his proper due when I was talking about the game 1 during the Stroman video. But this guy lit it up. He lit it up. The Yankees did not have an answer for him. He was on base early and often this entire series. And Rodon is going to have nightmares about this guy for quite some time. Rodon, the former Giant, cannot get revenge against his former team, mainly because of this guy right here. And this was a tough L. This is a tough L. This is a series the Yankees, again, the Yankees they led game 3 most of the way. Rodon was good enough, honestly, to win that game, but again, they just gave up they gave up the big blow to Lee, and that proved to be the difference, man. And it's still early. We're still in the opening proceedings of this 2025 campaign, but when you're at home, you got to defend your home turf, and this I believe this was the second consecutive series the Yankees dropped, or third consecutive series the Yankees dropped. They have not. It seems like we're light years away from that sweep to start the season when they were off to the races against the Brewers. They backed it up with some real shaky baseball, to say the least, and they got to get back to their winning ways. I mean, the AL East is looking wide open. Nobody's really running away with anything. All the teams are going to be jumbled up between each other, and very likely 2 to 3 teams might be able to come out of that East, depending how things shake out. But tough series loss to a very winnable series. But New York is going to have to bounce back against the Royals. They've already taken the first game. We're of course we're gonna recap that series when that one's all said and done later in the week. But that Giants series, man, it was not a fun weekend in the Bronx whatsoever. Yankees drop a series that was very winnable, but you can blame this guy right here. Lee was a big reason why New York was not able to get this series and win it 2 out of 3, because he just, he's officially a Yankee killer. Once a Yankee killer, always a Yankee killer. Let's see if they when the Yankees meet these guys again, what's going to be what and how it's going to shake out. But that does it here for this episode of Yankees Digest, bring you all things New York Yankees. We're going to, of course, recap the Royal Series. Again, the Yankees took game 1 4-1. The Airbender was able to lock it down there. We're going to dive right into that one when that series is done. It's the recap king himself. It's your boy, Ugo Onyianta. And again, keep on coming on this journey. Keep on coming on this ride. This is Yankees Digest, bringing you all things New York Yankees. This is your boy, Ugo Onyianta. Come on back. We'll be waiting for you. Peace.